Hello, Comanche Nation members. My name is William Nelson Sr. I am your Comanche Chairman. I'm coming to you for a few reasons. It seems lately in our Comanche Nation we've had no legal quorum. I go to Article 6 in our Comanche Constitution is what the duties are of the business committee that you do elect. The Comanche Business Committee shall be composed of 7 members of the Comanche Nation who are at least 21 years of age and have been elected as provided in Article 7 of this Comanche Constitution. The biggest rule in our duties is to be an open meeting, and part of Article 6 Business Committee duties is Section 4. It is one of the most important documents and part of Article 6. And it's a simple sentence, but this sentence is very powerful. And I'll give you examples of that power. Article 6, Section 4 is very, very unique in what it says. We've been in operation for 50 years as a government, and the founders of this small constitution that we use as our laws came up with this ideology, which I think is perfect. And what does it say? Article 6, Section 4 says, "No action shall be taken by the business committee except when a quorum is present. A legal quorum shall consist of 5 committeemen." I'm coming forward with this PSA tonight for one reason. Our past has had a few anomalies. An anomaly is something very different in good standard procedure. And that anomaly was when the legal quorum was not followed. It was singular actions, or there was no open meeting to even have this action come forward for a vote. I'll give you examples of our Comanche Nation past. We've had several massive lawsuits because of no quorum. We have also had IRS charges against our nation in the past because of no legal quorum. And let's go to recently. We just had a 2016 election. An election board did not operate what was voted in legal quorum. Instead, they followed a memo, which is not part of Article 6, Section 4, where a legal quorum is established. I'm bringing this forward tonight for one reason. I was sworn into this chairman's office last week. And the reason being, we've had for the last 8 months of no legal quorum due to the fact that we have 2 elected business committee members for reasons I don't know. I wish somebody would tell our nation why, but they seem to walk out of meetings knowing the power of Article 6, Section 4, the power of the legal quorum for action. By their absence, this business committee that was together in March of this year, March 2016, had to call upon the general counsel. They called upon them in assembly, a special general counsel on March 8th, 2016. And they asked the general counsel, could you please pass a resolution, temporary resolution, where we can take care of business? And we're talking business of funding, federal programs, and the most important is our children, the enrolled membership of our tribe, and the mothers and fathers that are eagerly awaiting for their child to become an enrolled Comanche. Since this business wasn't taken, was not working, wasn't taking hold due to the fact of people walking out of the meeting, this did pass by the general counsel. They did pass resolution number 3816. You'll always hear me say anomalies, An anomaly, like I said before, is something very different to standard operating procedure, or something that's really outside of the law of the Comanche Constitution. You know, our tribal council is the same way. You have to have a legal quorum. And it's specific in its wording. In Article 5, Section 6, our tribal council, when we come together, no action shall be taken by the tribal council unless a quorum is present. And a legal quorum of us in assembly is 150 eligible voters. No matter how many twists and turns that Comanche members want to turn this entire time, this action of not having a legal quorum has stymied the nation. Our past tells us it will destroy our nation, and it took 3816 to come to legal quorum to disband anomalies and to swear us in as a legal quorum. If you had watched the October meeting of this year, we had an established quorum. 2 people came in, one was disruptive, he was removed, but the legal quorum sustained. Our nation will be strong. Our nation will be of order. Our nation will have a legal quorum. I thank you for your time, and I want you to read your Comanche Constitution. Due to the fact this is our law, it might be small in stature, but for 50 years it has stood. And one thing that's most powerful of all, me as your Comanche Nation chairman, we will always, forever work within the legal quorum. Thank you, Comanche Nation. Urako.